it's getting a bit annoying to go on and off, on and off. Okay, guys, let's see. Nothing new. Send a request to be on your live video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I'm not accepting any requests for anybody to join our live. For you guys that are tuning in, and if you guys are still watching, some extra information is that this uh, car, the owner drove this car all the way down from Georgia to come get it wrapped here in Houston, Texas. Why? Why are people making that crazy drive? You guys tell me. Well, I'm just kidding. He made the crazy drive is because the quote that he got from his local installers was actually more than what it would cost for us to install it here in Houston, Texas. So that'll give you kind of an idea of how much that would be. I'm not going to give you that price. Just imagine that you have to drive down here. That's gas. You either going to have a hotel or fly back or drive back, and then either drive back here or fly back here to come pick up the car and then drive it back home. So it's not only the product. We don't want to be known for selling a wrap product. We want to be known as selling either a dream or a feeling, an upgrade to your life, maybe. Because I know a lot of introverts are getting some of the wraps just like this, and it helps them kind of break the barrier where they created themselves of not being able to talk to people. Because I know that some people, they need people to talk to, engage with them first, um, to be able to hold a conversation. The thing is, I live in New York and I drive a Corolla, so I had koi fish on it with air suspension. I would get noticed almost everywhere I go. Sometimes like this would make med head turn. Oh, their head turns. Yeah, I'm a millennial, so when it comes to car turns, I would call it a breakneck. Um, so people would break their necks, you know, looking at their car. I've been wanting to get my car wrapped, but by you guys just don't got a design yet. Yeah, I mean it's not a race. It's more like when it's time, it's time. And when you're ready to get your car wrap or car design or anything, just like it literally just takes a few clicks and typing and stuff, and or calling us and then getting started. Like it's not really a big. I mean, people are like, oh well, it takes a lot of effort to get it done. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort on our team, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to get started. Today is it looks like today is a great day. You guys are like, you're joining in. I see Goku G123. There's a Weep Stop banner behind you on the picture. That little picture right there. We closed Weep Stop in the beginning of 2023. I think, right? It's been about a year. Yeah. And people are still asking about Weep Stop. Weep Stop is gonna be just event based. It's not never ever gonna be a store. Um, but we are planning to have a event like in a couple months, I guess. You guys will see it on the Express Skin page, and then hopefully we can offer a experience, that third place that you needed, um, needed to relax. I would say, like, get to do what you want to. Sometimes you got to give yourself some time to either grow or heal or just have fun. Working every day and being stuck in a loop of repetitive, like, how would I say, actions can lead to Alzheimer's. So that's why it's imperative that you guys either play video games, go to a coffee shop, have your coffee there, do something that you don't usually do on your daily like time, and do that. Fishing, climbing, camping, something that'll keep your mind, the chemicals in your mind in check, in balance. And we don't really talk about that. It's like your mental health is as important as your physical health. And trying to go find some dopamine to input some of that chemical in your brain, that's healthy too. But if too much dopamine, it's actually unhealthy. Like that will lead to addiction.
I wanted to put my
And again, guys, we are on live on YouTube and Instagram. So if you guys want to see the landscape view, you guys can go check out our YouTube channel. If you guys are on, if you don't really care and you just want to, see like this, then just stay on here. It's fine. I mean, it helps our algorithm for Instagram, and we don't know what's going to be happening for TikTok. I heard it was prolonged another 100 couple days. Um, so yeah, but our TikTok numbers hasn't been like really friendly to us. It's actually been Instagram that's been pushing hard with the numbers. We posted a couple pictures of cars that we've done so far that attended a convention this past weekend. Um, and those are doing okay, but I'm like, they're not pushing the pictures as much as the video. Um, but we wanted to share those just for the owners, and it's all about kind of showing off the wrap also. Uh, that way, you guys get an idea of what is possible and what's impossible. Um, just to give you an idea, there's more possibilities than impossibilities.
So this whole rap's going to be showcased.
Hmm?
This whole rap process is going to get showcased, start to finish.
Going to try, yeah, to see if it works. I mean, the more we show, the I guess the more people will. I mean, this is being recorded also, so I can edit the video after it's done. Um, but at the same time, I guess I can talk to the people that's getting onto live because we haven't hit 0 yet, so that's a surprise.
Tuesday, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday, or Texas Tea Tuesday, or something like that.
Sweet Tea Tuesday.
Yep. Long Island.
Give me a dirty Long Island.
Oh yeah.
Double everything. On a tall pitcher.
So give me a full bottle of soju and a Long Island iced tea. Oh, it would be a short island then.
Very short. Well, unless you had little frozen.
I mean, maybe put some vodka in there to balance it out.
need some sort of upper.
For you guys that are joining our live, yes, this is a Mustang. Yes, this car came out of state, and yes, that is Ruby on it. So the design has a black background, so that way you can match the door panels and everything that's inside. Door jams, you don't have to worry about it. It still has the soul, like of its originality. And then the additional parts are basically the flames, the energy that's coming through the character's doing her, I think, like super move or special move. I need a future quote for Dodge Charger. Go ahead and DM us. I have a sales team that's like on always on the direct message. So if you send us a direct message, we can send you the information to give you like a direct quote, because I can't give you a direct quote through live. As I can give you a ballpark.
Do you want to go?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay. Where? Next.
Barbecue.
I'm good. I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's protein.
It is protein, but I cooked steak before I came here.
You brought your own.
Yeah, I
barbecue.
got my own barbecue.
BBC. I'm sorry, BBQ.
BBQ. I yeah. So if anybody needs a quote in for a rap, it doesn't have to be Itasha. It could be color change. It could be custom. What you call commercial rap. Just hit us up on the DM. If you don't want to do that for some odd reason, go ahead and go to our website, and we have a fill out form that you can fill out that my sell team will look up daily, and you'll get your quote in probably a couple hours or a day at most. If you don't, message us, call us, whatever, we'll get to you. Sometimes we have a lot of inquiries, and sometimes some of them sneak through a crack. I think that's what it's called. Fall through a crack. There we go. For you guys that are enjoying the new year, you know that is the year of the snake. So when New Year celebration is coming up, that is why they're showing snakes instead of the dragon. I think it was the year of the dragon last year, and luckily it is my year.
You're a dragon or a snake.
Yeah.
Manufacture snakes.
Yep.
Take advantage.
A lot of people that year snake kind of acts the same. They
Wait, there's multiple 89s here, right? Not just you two.
no, because Ed is a 91, I think.
Oh yeah, he's.
Yeah, he's younger.
Jake's a little older.
Little. Yeah, he's older.
He's not as old as David.
Damn.
Or John.
Yeah, John is the oldest. He's senior. Yeah. I think I would like be considered an older millennial at this point, at 35.
Yeah. For sure.
Younger millennials is 28, 25, somewhere.
28.
Yeah.
28. I barely missed the cut. That's why. So I think it's 96 is where it ends for millennial. And then the rest is Gen Z.
Yeah, but being born in 89, it's kind of weird, because you're like, you can't claim you were born in the 80s because you were technically what you call experiencing the 90s, like around 1 or 2 years old, or what you can remember. I mean, all I remember when I was like 1 or less than 1 was falling off a bed.
Oh, you have a memory from
Yeah,
long ago?
yeah. And
That's
what
impressive.
like I saw TV was on. It was where we were renting, I think, a house in the north side, like 45 North. Very, very vivid. It was strange, but that's what I remember.
That's honestly very impressive.
Hmm.
When you have a memory that clear.
That's
that
why I
young.
have ADHD, I think. I have a good long-term memory. I have a really bad short-term memory. Because if I put down a 10 millimeter, I would not remember where I put it.
You feel like the elves come and just grab it.
Yeah.
Hide it away.
Or it walks up like Toy Story.
I will shit myself if I ever see that happen.
But yeah, because if you see an inanimate object come to life, you'll get cancer.
Is that what my dad got cancer twice?
I don't know.
Dang.
That's why the Toy Stories toy don't show themselves. That's what the lore is.
So, well, Sid got cancer.
He got cancer. That's why he's not in the new one. What's that? Oh, the 3D printed nipple covers.
I don't think there's a. No, it's okay.
What do you mean?
You like.
Oh, I know. So you are in
YouTube.
no Twitch
No, because David wants to work on the Twitch,
or
the bars, and yeah, so it's fine. We can test what YouTube is, or get the algorithm kind of pushing, like jump starting a car that we haven't jump start for like 2 years. Be surprised how much work it takes to start a car that's like that old.
One little thing.
Hmm?
One little thing. That door is really nice. So I don't know.
I know.
But that
Yo trabajo con tanta presión mía.
oh, there's a way to close
You
it.
said you know how to react it?
It won't close with the without the door handle. Electronic.
It's a mechanism, right? So like when you
Because I know newer cars when it closing.
Vamos a
No.
do barbecue buckies. You guys want to do?
David told me, and it's that barbecue place over there, right? No,
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
We could go somewhere else. If you want. Would you like to go somewhere else? Like Ford?
I mean, I don't want it to be up to me because I brought my food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
have fun. The cookie from where? Cookie
The cookie.
from the barbecue place?
Never know.
Oh,
If you find a cookie, I'll love you long time.
a cookie. That's Edu.
Can I go through that back?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Enough space.
Yeah, there's space.
Just ninja run in there, you know, hands in the back and everything.
And on your knees.
It's not like anybody can see. Oh well, I can see like up. They're very conspicuous.
There should be a way to close that
It's close what?
the door.
No, it's fine. It's just showing the laminator. It's not that big a deal. Introducing on the right hand corner of the screen, we have Edu. I think that's what I'm gonna call Ed from now on. Edu.
Eddie?
No, Edu.
I do.
Edie. You.
It sounds like Urdu. Like
Fondue.
Urdu.
Like Kolu.
No, Indians. I think they're South Indians.
Ah.
Urdu.
The fact that you might not know is that if you wrap a car, you can't wrap a car in Russia because it's kind of against the law. So you cannot color change. You can't color change your car there.
You can do commercials.
You cannot do what?
Commercial rap.
Oh, really? So no logos.
Very free.
Wow.
For some reason they prohibit.
Yeah, there's certain countries that prohibit raps. I didn't know that because a lot of Russians like commented on one of our video that went viral on TikTok, and they were like, "That's illegal." I'm like, "I'm not in Russia. That's fine." Start of the show, man. This guy put on a wig or something.
He has his many hats.
Yeah, his many hats on the.
As long as the camera doesn't show That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. We're good. We're good. I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. If you're in California, um, hope you guys are safe. I know it's pretty rough out there. If you guys are in Texas or northern Texas, I hope you guys are staying warm. And if you guys are in southern Texas, hopefully you're not wearing shorts.
It's supposed to snow next week.
I heard. I mean, it was supposed to snow Friday, but it only snowed in Dallas. So
But it's supposed to be colder this week than it was
yeah,
last.
I don't think it's gonna snow. It's probably gonna freeze if it rains. It's the only dangerous part right there is the rain and the wind.
Perfect day to
My booty can feel the fucking grass. Okay, it looks like it's dying down for Instagram. We have two people that's watching right now. I feel like it's because it's lunchtime. Well, technically, it's a late lunchtime. Lunchtime is usually like 12 something. Uh, oh my. Is it too cold for you?
Where's your jacket? How do you want to make it?
Go, Chichi, go, go, go.
Okay.
Use tackle.
Abrir los bolígrafos que me los termino. Y el resto, las tarjetas, si se le pueden hacer algunas nomás, se las hacemos. Si no se puede,
Felix, you have a picture? Huh? Oh, yeah.
He has a nice baby. It's cold. I'm cold.
I have an appointment.
Appointment?
Sign up.
Oh, okay.
That looks awesome, but why is it pixelated?
It's because it's too small.
Oh,
It's like 23 millimeters.
so it look really
Entonces
it look better with the UV stickers. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Still nice. I mean,
Mhm.
we should have done this a long time ago. But we can have squeegees and
You wrap it?
Oh. Ya directo de directo.
Probablemente, no sé.
mm.
Look at that.
Guys, what is that on the roof? What is on the roof? And shark antenna? Yeah, I'm not gonna fall for that. A little too old for that. So y'all print the design on the vinyl? Yes. We I'm sorry. We do print on the vinyl material, and we laminate the vinyl material. That way you UV coat the wrap itself. So that's why it's easier to um, relax the material to wrap. Like if it wasn't If it wasn't laminated, the color would fade within like months. There have been companies that cut costs and they don't laminate their material. I have no idea how they're installing it on the car, because whenever you run your squeegee through the ink, it would start like splashing all, well, not splashing, like smearing. There you go, smearing all over the place. But yes, we print the design on vinyl material. Sometimes we use 3M. Sometimes we use Avery. 3M has been kind of sketchy, but it really depends on where they're keeping these materials, like in a warehouse, or maybe sometimes the warehouse is too hot and stuff happens. So luckily they give you like warranty and stuff to take care of that. I mean, they're great at 3M is great at the marketing because they literally create anything that has uh, petroleum base. I guess I would say, like, plastic, vinyl, 3M tape, adhesive. But no, if you're looking to expand your repertoire, you want to use other material to see if it if it works for you, because sometimes 3M doesn't work for you. And yeah, I know a lot of you guys are on Amazon or like eBay or something, and you're like, well, I can buy material on there. Just be careful. Vivid material is very hard to use. It's actually a pro level material. It takes some technique to actually, kind of get it to glass on the car and to like have it adhere to the body. Do y'all sell the vinyl if someone wanted to wrap their own vehicles, or y'all just install? So what we do is if it's color change, we have to order the wrap from the manufacturer. That way we can make sure that we have warranty for the material, and that you also have the warranty for the material. Now, if you bring your own material, that warranty is voided, because we can't tell where that material actually came from, because sometimes some people would say they ordered 3M material from eBay. Sometimes it's not 3M material. It says 3M, it's not 3M. So yes, you would have to basically tell us which material you want. We get the color. We go pick it up, or they ship it here, depending on which warehouse that they have it in store, and then we wrap the car with. And if you're not from Houston and you are from another state, then what we do is we print it, we package everything back into the box, and then we ship it to you. So that way you can either install it yourself, or you can choose any local installer to install it. That will inquire them to give you a price for installation, which can start from 1,500 to 4,000 or more, depending on the vehicle size and something else. Yeah, I'm glad I got her out there. Thanks again for working on. No problem, man. You have a safe trip home. For you guys that are in live right now, I do have 3 people that's on YouTube. Uh, and then it's for you guys that on Instagram. I know it's about lunchtime, and people are still working. We are still working on trying to find what's the best time to stream. But honestly, we're not gonna aim for a time. It's like when we have a project, we'll be streaming it, recording the content and everything, and going from there. So I just don't need to like make it too complicated, you know. We will let you know, guys, know about the new logos and the new colors and stuff you guys are seeing. I know a lot of people are probably asking themselves in their head that, well, why is the logo now teal and fuchsia or magenta? We will have a video that will basically talk about that. We're going through some changes here in 2025, and these changes are uh, a bit radical, yes, but I think it'll help our growth even better. We are trying to get used to, talking to our followers and getting our like origin story or like daily story and stuff. If we mess something up, we'll tell you guys about it and how to fix it. Or if a customer mess something up, we can mitigate it and then see what we can do to fix it. I know people make mistake. Don't matter what side you're on, you learn from it and you just move on. You don't hold a 3-year grudge. uh, it just feels like you're just dragging some weight everywhere you go. So you guys are watching a Natasha rap live. So the live that we done over there at Round Rock did pretty well. We did stream it for a bit, not on YouTube or not on Twitch, but we did it on Instagram because we do have a phone. Ideally, Itasha raps are a subculture of the car. What you call the car modification life, uh, and the culture pretty much originated, they said, from Italy, because it has like ITA, and then they incorporated in Japan where they started doing the character raps and the anime rap, game character rap, idol raps. There's a couple custom, how would I say, commercial raps in Japan that have like their product stuff on there, and then their mascot. So that I guess considered in Sasha rap too. And maybe one day we'll just take a really high quality picture of a real person, and then we'll put it on the car to see what happens. Maybe we can do it as a prank. Um,
You could do murals for funerals.
mm-hmm. If they want to use the car as a casket.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I would, if I had my dream car, I'd tell somebody, or I'd tell all my friends to be like, cremate me, and then figure out how to push me through a car, and have it go down the drag strip as fast as it can. That's how I want to
They can
go.
do that.
Yeah.
They can do that. They can remote control a vehicle now.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Nice if we can move the camera this way.
The table's there.
I know. We cannot put the camera this way.
The wire. I mean, we can try, but I would have to put it on the tripod.
Because you don't see the art. You don't see.
I mean, eventually, once you get done with this, we can kind of move this that way. All right. If I'm not blocking, let's just try it. Go ahead.
You're still online? Yes, you are.
Mhm.
I'll watch behind the scenes.
No, it doesn't have the screw thingy for it. So I have to buy another arm or something. But this is better, right?
Can I spin this?
You can spin that.
Sure.
It's not a two-way camera.
No, I was supposed to get the other camera from Dom, but he never showed up.
Not on the live.
Oh,
It's not a two-way, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Have a seat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I smell coffee. That's smell like
Yeah,
good
I
coffee.
don't want to go eat right now.
Oh, so you're trying to prolong your
Yeah, just good. It's something to agitate the stomach.
it,
you know?
it stunts your appetite. Coffee does.
I would go outside, smoke a cigarette. I can't do that.
Mm.
Talking a cigarette, yeah, that's not about quiet.
Supposed to drink the coffee, not inhale it like that cigarette.
Sorry, I started talking about cigarettes and I got excited.
Excited.
Yeah.
Marbles.
Nah, I'm
Marlboro.
a hood rat. I smoke menthols.
Ah.
Hard. Yeah, but John doesn't make it strong. That's the only problem.
What do you mean? He diluted?
Yeah, he doesn't pack it as
I
much.
see. Okay.
So like it's the same amount of water,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what. But it's just he doesn't put too much coffee in it. I think that's what it is.
That kind of defeats the purpose, but I guess.
Because the last time I made it, this actually looked like the same color as my
What's
mug.
recommended time for wrap over fresh clear? Obviously, depending on curing time for individual clear coat use. I still trying to get the Spice and Wolf wrap done, but it's been one thing after another. I would say okay. So before I was told 6 months, but if you do have a three stage clear, if you understand what three-stage clear is, it's probably the thickest clear that you can get for a car. It's actually thicker than the OEM, I guess. I know OEM paint kind of sucks these days. But yeah, I would say about 3 to 6 months. Have it cured, probably less, and then you can wrap the car. I mean, we've done it with cars that had the three-stage clear the week after it got painted. So I didn't see any damages or whatever. But it just really depends where. Yeah, so run a three-stage polyurethane clear sounds good, and you should be fine. Now, if it's a one-stage clear, I would give it about 6 months. Like, just take care of the paint and stuff. I mean, that's what I tell other customers, but I don't know if they do it. Honestly, they probably don't care, and they're like, just wrap it. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to wrap, you have to really know about paint also. Um, Subaru paint is really bad on some cars. I know the older Subarus didn't really pay much for their clear. That's why they're always like fading and stuff. I know mine did.
Generally old Subarus or new Subarus too?
Oh well, I haven't seen really fading from new Subarus like the blue paint and stuff, but like older gen, anything that has the EJ series, they fade like crazy, especially the roof. Corollas, they fade like, oof.
The Corollas and tacos.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That's crazy. Like I see fifth gen Corollas rolling in, and their roof is gone, decimated. Hopefully, I can get it done next con season. Parts are ordered, just waiting on HKS Japan. Yeah, just let us know. I mean, whenever you're ready to wrap the Supra, and when it's done and nobody hits it or anything, then I'm ready to go. We'll get it. We'll get you hooked up and everything.
It's cold.
Yeah. All that. Well, yeah, it's metal. Fast enough.
2 important fingers are damaged.
Oh, damn.
Good shit.
Damn. The nobody hitting me is the hard part right now. Yeah, trust me, I know. I used to love driving around Houston, and then now I hate it.
That's the damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've been too many wheels.
The majority of my frustration is like I-10 coming down here.
That's just traffic at that point.
No, but it's not traffic because once once I drive down past 610 to I-10 is where traffic is for me. There's no big deal. But once you get onto I-10, then the crazy people are coming from I-10 from downtown, and then from 610 also. So you got two different drivers merging, and oh my god, like entrance, they're slow, and then you have the people that are like in a hurry to like go somewhere, nowhere actually, and
It's almost like the 59-610
yeah,
section. So everybody's going.
I don't even get.
Everywhere.
I rarely get on 59, so. The 288, I have no issues. It's just we have some potholes right now because of construction. There's like one pothole, like section for the same lane, and I mean 2 lanes, and I'm like, nobody cares anymore. They go full throttle through it. Yeah.
The slam trucks, those rubber band tires.
Yep. I've seen somebody stuck on the road, like in the side of the road, because of that.
Very nice.
Ding 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 ding.
The thing I don't like about I-10 and 290 has the same problem too.
Mhm.
It's new concrete, but they have the lines. So
Yeah.
You feel it taking you.
Especially when it's raining.
Yeah. I can only imagine how it is on those like bigger all terrains. Like just something like
Because it pulls you.
yeah, it sucks ass.
I remember when I drove the what's it called FRS, that those lines would pull me like left and right. It's like it was following something. It's like driving a train.
Yeah, and like it doesn't help sometimes when like it's like the rain and then plus the wind,
Hmm.
like it's pulling you one way but it's pulling you the other way
Yeah.
into the road. That's a recipe for a spin out.
Oh yeah.
On an FRS or a Z or empty long bed truck.
Yeah. I want to get back into an all-wheel drive car.
Oh my god! Just get a long base sedan. Same like has the grip, I
Mhm.
guess. Just it's really dry.
Adjustable airbags help too.
Bad, yeah. Bougie stuff. Bougie, bougie.
Oops. Sorry guys. Ding 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 ding. Now we've been streaming for about an hour and 7 minutes.
She's been rapping for like less than like 45, 40
Uh,
minutes.
no, because
After
well, no, yeah, about 40 something minutes, 46 minutes somewhere around. Because I know for YouTube it cut off because the camera turned off by itself for some reason. But for Instagram, I can't see the time. All I can see is the time that we started with OBX.
but you've been filming that from when I started taking it apart.
Mm.
Oh,
So a little bit more than an hour because this one cut off too. But luckily, I can record this at the same time, stream live, and then rather than using that to stream it to Instagram, also I just use my phone. I didn't see it. I didn't see a point.
you can knock it out with your phone.
Yeah,
Makes things a little easier.
and especially with the comments and stuff, I can actually like answer them. But it's been more engaging on Instagram. Luckily, like hopefully that our DMs are getting messages and stuff.
Whoever's in charge of the
Potential all-wheel drive 2025 Celica. If you want to pray very hard, it happens. If Toyota decides to make a motor just like what they did with the 2ZZ, but a little bit more powerful, I would be very happy to drive a all-wheel drive 2025 Celica, no matter what it looks like.
GTS.
Yeah,
The Prelude's out.
I hate the Prelude. Prelude is like something that they couldn't find a name for it, and they were like, "Well, name it Prelude. Someone will buy it." Some old schmuck.
It's a Honda Civic Type R coupe.
Yeah,
Just like
because okay, so when you buy a Integra versus the Civic or a Civic Type R, the Integra would be the what you call the luxury version of that car.
supposed to be.
Yeah, you can have the same motor, but having the same motor with a car that's a little bit heavier, you have to make sure it feels as luxury as possible. Not a BMW luxury, but still, you feel like you got a better value than the Civic. And all the Honda boys are hurt now. We celebrate Toyota Nation in this house. I mean, I love Toyota. It's just Toyota has been dropping their ball with like engine problems, and I know they're focused on the like racing aspect because they're geared towards the younger generation right now. Honda still has some racing aspect, but I feel like it's towards more family, if I'm not mistaken. And then I know Hyundai and Kia, they have a small like racing campaign, but then everything is like family oriented. So you can see where people are growing, and like if they're concentrating on race cars, they have problems. Oh yeah, the Honda Nissan or the Honda Nishimishi or Honda Nishi or whatever it's called. There's three of them.
Bakamichi.
Yeah, Nishanda.
Nice.
Yeah, but with a merger with three companies, you know the car market is really like really bad, and especially with Infinity. That if the merger happened, Infinity has to be they have to close down, because then there's no point. It's not going to be a luxury Nissan anymore. Um, you might as well. I mean, I don't know. Acura can hold their own, I guess. Um, and then for Mitsubishi, I don't even think there's a luxury version of a Mitsubishi. No, it's not. Mitsubishi was always on their own. And Mitsubishi is a company that forgot about their roots, concentrated on family because they followed the other dealerships or other make and models, and they just didn't do right. They couldn't follow it with the T. I haven't followed Mitsubishi. I don't know if they created electric cars, um, but I feel like any company that was forced to make electric cars are not making as much money that they would or should. And the what is it called? The auction is like car auction is getting really bad too. It gets bad when you can't sell um, a car in auction for like less than or how do I say less than 20 grand. VR 30 ADT power Type R uh, with VTEC
VR35 DETT with VTEC.
GT Type R.
What's a GTR type word?
Well, it would be a GT because the R is in the Type R. So
GT and then the dash.
yeah, GT dash Type R.
Yeah,
Honda VTEC Turbo. What you call?
yeah, you could fit that in the Type R.
Uh,
It's a big ass motor.
well, you make the Type R bigger.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. They should have brought back the S2000 instead of the Prelude.
Yeah, but they would have butchered the S2000.
It would have took too much time and money.
It's because if you brought the S2000 back, it would be called something else. One, two, as soon as they get into a crash, it's total, just like the old one. Um, and a lot of people really don't care for.
Rear-wheel drive.
No, it's not. It's not the rear wheel drive. It's
Roadster. They call it.
convertible. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, the Miata. I mean, the Miata. People still buy the Miatas.
They still buy the Miatas, but most of them don't even take off the convertible top.
No.
They're all hard top. The hard top looks really aggressive, especially. I mean,
It's just not tall people.
yeah,
That's
not tall people friendly.
I would have gone.
I wouldn't get a convertible even if I was tall. My head would get decapitated by some shit.
It's a quicker day.
Oh.
I'm have fun going.
Bro, today I swear to God, like 3 rows on I-10 was taken up by semis and 18-wheeler and tow trucks. I was like, okay, so this is final destination, but I get to pick which one.
Slow and painful.
Yeah.
Or quick and
So either get impaled by poles, or what you call a car getting dropped on, or blah blah blah, whatever. And then the other one was like a big box that could have like just catapulted through that new Honda Prelude. Prelude, I mean, yeah, but
Prelude.
I don't know about the Prelude. It's actually a lot of people that already I mean, not talked about, reviewed it, said that the Prelude is a disappointment. It's more of an identity issue. Roadster market doesn't exist now. A factory hardtop S2K with a fastback style could be cool, but I think it would look like an older Jag. Yeah, that is the problem. You do not want to look like an older Jag, especially what Jag is doing right now. Yes, they're going for like the uh, how a controversial route to like how people talk about them, but it's not gonna last. I'm sorry, I haven't thought about a Jaguar in like forever. Not even since the 2000s. Jaguar was never a car that I would like literally dream about.
Some of the older ones are nice.
Nah, never liked Jaguars.
The Jags.
Yeah, Jag went for woke. If you guys want to look it up, look at their recent commercial. I mean, I get it. You wanna kind of get the new generation, but when you're kind of excluding the you know your original customers, then I don't know how you're gonna make sales. Oh, that's great. We got some car people on our live, and we got 4 people here on YouTube. If you guys are joining on YouTube, you guys have you realize that the quality of the video is at 4K. Um, I don't know if you could watch it in 4K, but it looks crystal clear. And if you guys are in on the Expresskin Instagram, it's I'm pretty sure it's not shot at 4K because there'll be a degradation on there. But all European white men ain't can't say that in there with it no more, and that's the base. Yeah, so it was older European guys that like thought not thought but used Jaguar as a status car. But nowadays you can actually use a BMW, a Mercedes, um, and even a Corvette for status. Because the Corvette looks like a hypercar now or a supercar. And they were always marketed towards the older generation. Yes, and the older generation don't care for that. So I mean, it give us normal people a image of what to do when you own a dealership and what not to do. I mean, if some young person is gonna make a new like car model, make a model, they can learn from all the old guys that are going out of business and probably sell their car on Amazon. All they got to do is figure out how people can actually test drive the car, or make sure that they don't need to test drive the car, and everything's good to go. Like it was sealed in a box or something, and it when you take off the packaging, it's literally brand new, 0 miles. Um, that way you don't have to test drive it. You have a test drive location that has a couple cars that you can test drive. Car market is going to something new, and people are trying to streamline it to where they need a car. It's not wanting a car, they need a car. And whenever you need something, you order it. So we'll see how that turns out because Carvana did it like they did what we're talking about, but at the same time they messed up somewhere. Like the experience is great. Yeah, Benz is killing it right now, and they're in the racing market and family market and the luxury market. So we can learn from that. Can you wrap in a shop that isn't temperature controlled? Like if it's cold or hot outside, it's hot. Okay, so yes, it is. Well, I don't go by Richards because people can't even pronounce it sometimes. I go by Bun, but yeah, it is Richards. So you can't you can rap, but it won't be fun. So we've done it in a non-control area where it got really cold, and the material got so brittle that whenever you're trying to stretch it, it will break. We had to use like heat cannons, and they didn't have IR heaters. We had like 4 heat guns at the same time. We wrapped them together, and we heat up the material, and it's okay, but you would rather be in a controlled climate, at a normal like 65, 70 degree. That way you can use the heat gun to just relax the material, and the material won't break all the time when you're trying to do it, especially if you're gonna what you call tack the material off, because you need to readjust it. Yo, hold up, Ruby Rose wrap? That's awesome to see. Yeah, it is. Um, if you guys don't know what Ruby Rose is from, is I think it's called RY something. It's like a cartoon anime. I've never watched it, but a lot of people love the show. I know I watched a episode that was on TikTok, and it had the Justice League collaboration into it. That's for thanks for all the info. I'm super intrigued by this. Yeah, no problem. I mean, it's all about learning, failing, learning from the failures, and then doing it. When it comes to rap, you just have to jump in it. Um, I wouldn't say jump in the Itasha rap. I would say go ahead and do color rap, and then do the Itasha rap when you're confident. Yeah, RWBY. It's pronounced Ruby. Yep. And there's multiple characters, but I've seen, I see that a lot of people just basically choose Ruby for the rap. She is the main character, but I'm correct, right? I mean, she's holding a scythe and she's red. Most characters have the biggest weapon or the flashiest weapon, and then they're always color red, especially Super Sentai or Power Rangers. Red Ranger would be the leader. The last Power Ranger was a female Red Ranger. So buying all my car from Timu from now on. I mean, I probably can go get some electric, what is it called, farm vehicles, or an electric small vehicle to drive in my backyard. Just put some mud tires on there.
Like a 150 cc
Mm.
bike on
Yeah.
the gas powered bike, like a Grom, but like Chinese version.
hmm Well, I'd rather have something I can get in the door and out the door, so I don't get muddy. Because sometimes it gets muddy out there.
Good bike.
Power wheels. Oh, a Kirby wrap power wheel. Yeah, that'd be nice. Um, so does a vehicle have to be painted to be wrapped, or can the wrap on primer? So okay, so ideally, yes, you can actually wrap on primer. It just got to be smooth. But recently, wrap companies like the wrap manufacturers have stopped warranting the wrap if you wrap it on a primer car. So you want the car to be like painted and in really good paint too. Because if you got a chip or scratch or whatever, the wrap will contour over it, and you will see the scratch if it's like a color change. But if you're working with something with a Tasha, it's really hard to see, especially with all the elements that kind of make it noisy and busy. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can wrap it on primer if you don't really care about the warranty and stuff, and you're like whatever. It'll still look like paint once you wrap it. Just you just gotta fully wrap it, you know. So I had this idea that in the future, car paint will basically transcend what you call actually evolve to where it's a combination of wrap and paint, and it'll be digital. So it'll change. It'll be like a big screen, or the paint will be a screen, and you can actually digitally create the art and upload it to the car. It'd be crystal clear. We're talking about probably 10 years from now, or maybe even further. But cars will be to the fact that everything is customizable, and to start the car, I'm assuming it's going to be all electric, to be honest. But let's just say it does. You start the car by your DNA. So basically by your finger instead of a key. So nobody else can actually drive it other than your family members, or if you have to program it for somebody else. Does that change the time it lasts? Um, yes, because primer is not a Porsche like pores like paint. Paint is just thinking about it like your skin, how has smaller holes, and those pores have like what you call channels that dirt's get into. Um, the adhesive is not going to stick as long as it would if it was on primer versus it being on paint. But I have it on my primer car, and it's been on there for over 5 years, I think, right now, and it's still on there. I'm not saying it still looks the same because it does have cracks and stuff, but it's been on the carport. Whatever sees the sun is where it's going to be a problem if we're going to remove it. So whenever we're going to remove it or whenever we rejuvenate the car, I will have some content that shows you what a about 5 6 year old wrap looks like when you take it off a primer. Y'all still doing acrylic work like the super broke emblem? I forgot I hit you back up about that. Yeah, we're still doing it. We can either do it on wood, acrylic, or I guess whatever. We put one on a FRS for just shits and giggles, and it's funny because a lot of people didn't get it, and then other people were like, "Oh my god, that's so like ricey and stuff." So I mean, at the end of the day, it's like a joke and stuff. The super broke, um, with the super low, I mean, font and everything. I mean, how you do it for the 400Z? Because if you buy a 400Z, it'll take a while to actually modify it. I know all the parts are actually expensive, but technically, if you get the 400Z, you'll be spending premium, I guess, premium amount of money for wheels and engine mods. Even if you're gonna buy coilovers for it. So as of right now, we have 4 people that are tuned in onto our YouTube live studio, and we have 2 people on our Instagram. That is assuming because everybody's out for lunch, um, or they're back at work and they can't be on their phone. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a little of a break. I mean, I'll still have the live on, but uh, I need to get, I need to go heat up some food, get some lunch.
You can stream on TikTok now. We're good.
Then I mean, I got this going on, so I want to
See if you could simulcast.
simulcast. So that would mean I would change the screen for Twitch because I haven't simulcast. That's why I have this on Instagram for my phone. I don't want to get kicked out. This is YouTube.
Oh,
On the plus side, you won't have to wash your car when it's dirty, if you can even tell. LOL. Yeah, that's true. If your design is actually busy, you can't tell if it's dirty. Uh, we've had cars like that, unless you brush your hand against the dirt, but that would be have to thick dirt. Hmm?
couldn't hold him.
like a stew.
Yeah, I slow cook Bangor brisket
Mm-hmm.
with got squash, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms. I think there's like zucchini in the mix, chickpeas, and then fries.
Nice.
Not that Asian to
Love
fries.
y'all works. Thank you. How are you guys? How are you guys? It's been a while. Yes, it has been a while, guys. I think we're doing okay. Everybody is pretty much as healthy as they can be, even with everybody growing older. Um, we are going to talk about our changes for 2025, probably on a another live or maybe a single podcast or something like that. And we'd be posting it onto our Express Skin account. You guys have seen our logo kind of change and stuff. We are doing more than Itasha Wraps now. And you have seen that there's no Weave Stop or Waifu Hunters and stuff like that. Those are going to be addressed on a later date. Um, and we are trying to get our social media basically at a consistency rate where we stream our work, so we can talk to you guys, and at the same time we record content. That way we can edit whatever we need, post certain things and whatnot. Ideally, not really. I mean, when you're rapping, you just zone. How do I say? It's like zone into what you're doing. Tunnel vision, yes. A lot of installers usually don't care. They just do what they do normally. Because a lot of businesses have cameras, so but it's not like everybody's watching or whatever. And you guys are watching from like the comfort of either your workplace or home or a coffee shop. But yeah, and we have a featurette. Oh, it just popped out again. Um, Eddie was in the middle of the thingy. Oh, here he comes. How was your barbecue?
It was good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh.
I like it.
Gotcha. Now I want to
Yeah.
learn how to do
Who's
this.
this?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. Huh? YouTube?
Nights.
Oh, that's one of my friend that has a red Supra.
A red Supra.
Yeah, the A90 Supra.
That is so true. What Chris Wilson said,
Hmm.
especially when it's black. It's very cool.
Black or like busy and whatnot. Hey, Power RS.
Sucio from Houston, Texas.
That means you made it
wants to learn
home.
how to do this.
Yeah, he's been commenting.
Oh, that's cool.
Been giving him
Hey,
information.
what up? My boy's here.
Glad you made it home in one piece.
Yeah, thank you for the comments on the badge. We'll make revisions for future ones.
We'll make better ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep up the good work, y'all. Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, guys. You guys are tuned in on live. You guys go ahead and just do what y'all doing. I'm gonna go heat up my food, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, everybody on YouTube, I gotta cut you off. You guys are going on to Twitch, so if you guys want to join us on Twitch, you are welcome to. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chatting with us, and bye.